I was born in a town that you've never heard of, but nonetheless, it's there, Kremlin, Montana. I am the son of a Montana wheat farmer, and I'm glad for the rural raising because there was morality there. No spirituality till I got saved at 17 when I was moved to California. We moved to California, and I went to high school down there and met some Christian guys, and I got saved. Met my wife, Mariana, in Spokane, Washington. And we were married in Spokane, Washington, and remained there and lived there for the bigger part of 50 years. After we retired a number of years, we moved here, and it's been a good marriage. I kept wanting to raise our giving all the time. And as I did that, the Lord blessed, and I got more to give. And I didn't know it'd work for everybody, and I don't know that it does work that exact way for everyone, but it worked for us. So I just kept giving more and more. Don't put yourself under law. These young married couples, they're making a house payment. He doesn't want them to get late on their house payment. There's a testimony to bear. If I was able to up it by, let's say 500 more a year or 300 more a year, up it by that, well, I wouldn't try to give 1,500 when I know I didn't have it. In other words, there's common sense going on in Christianity in every area. Joy in giving? I most certainly do. Absolutely. I tell you, and it keeps growing. There's only one way to have joy in giving to the Lord, and that's to want to do it. You got to love the fact you own nothing, and the Lord owns it all. It gets to where when the time of year that my extra money comes in so that I can do over and above giving, I get excited, like some kid with a new toy. Here I'm, for crying out loud, I'm 86 years of age. I get excited and joyous every year about that same time. I get to give pretty soon. I know there are a lot of Christians even that don't understand that because they love material things. You got to get that out. You got to let the Lord make your needs or the only thing you want. Instead of wanting some wants, you got to want only what you need. And then what you're doing when you do that is you're spending less money so you can give more to the Lord. But you got to love that to give. And you got to love the Lord, and you've got to know you're doing the right thing in order to get the joy out of it. Even though the main thing is not my joy, it's His glory. He who sows sparingly shall also reap sparingly, and he who sows bountifully shall also reap bountifully. For God loves a cheerful giver.